As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth. We? I don't remember you helping out much in this. Mr. Edgeworth, just how is Mr. Matt Ungard? I have left Miss Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whip leather right about now. Very good. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness? Yes. I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. The first time I was called to the witness stand during this trial, all I felt was despair. She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did. This witness, now how shall I put this? She has an illness. If you are going to say you would choose death, that's of no concern to me. But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself for who I am. And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt, I felt like I had finally been saved. Whoa, this is the first time I've ever seen her smile. I'm really happy that you two were in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone. Oh God, that's just so good. I mean, God, this whole time she has been berating herself, and it's like, she's never been herself, and finally, she's had a chance to just smile and say that she's comfortable with who she is. Well, it looks like we have resolved everything at last. As for myself, there are still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be in good spirits, and that is good enough for me. That is all. This court is adjourned. It's over. Finally. You were great out there, Phoenix. What I did out there was right, wasn't it? This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You've got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all that to what's really important. You now realize that there's something more than just getting a not guilty verdict, right? Yes, I understand now. Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Miss Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter. I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life? But my client, Matt Ungard is... Is he guilty? Or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer. Your answer spoke to what being a lawyer means to you. It means going for the truth. Even if it means that your client ends up becoming a guilty party, or being guilty of some crime or another. Being a lawyer, prosecutor, or defense is just to find the truth. Even though your initial position is to, in terms of Phoenix Wright, defend your client, as things go along, you have to go for the truth. You can't just ignore it. That, to me, what a lawyer is. To find the truth, no matter how it may end up for you at the end of the day. Just to find the truth and go for it. Right. Edgeworth, I have good news. I clicked outside the game again, that's the good news. Maya is now safe in police custody. Really? Pearl, you're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, she is quite safe. She is on her way here as we speak in a patrol car. Oh, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya's safe! You did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick! My voice is dying for this! Ow! She punches deceptively hard for a kid. I believed in you, you know? I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her. Thanks. Oh! What's wrong? Miss Von Karma. About earlier, thanks. Ow! Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost! Your perfect win record has now been crushed, and yet you are still happy? Miss Von Karma, I don't think you'll ever understand. Oh, how dare you! Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago. Edgeworth? For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remained spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner, and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then it was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I was saved by that very same person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. As well as you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself with defeat should just crawl in the hole and die. But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change. What foolish nonsense! We prosecutors can use anything we can to attack the defendant, but every time we did so, no matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well. What? You trusted your enemy? It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have. Erasing the paradoxes one by one is never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This I promise you. The truth? Oh my god, I gotta stop clicking outside. This is the most important part of the game, the end game, and I keep clicking outside the map. Mouse, game, whatever. Yes, that is the reason the prosecutors and defense attorneys exist. But I'm sure you already know that, didn't you, Wright? That's why you couldn't forgive me. This man who went into hiding, isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night. Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick? You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with, it was because I believed in the things you said to me all those years ago. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died. At least, that's what I told myself. Oh, you pathetic fool! Miss Von Karma! I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect. Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over. It's all over. Francisca threw something on the ground just now. This is an electromagnetic receiver. Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe? I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else. Isn't that Miss Von Karma's whip? I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action. You should keep this right. Okay. Nick! Oh, Maya! Maya! Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! Oh, that is a... No, that really is a beautiful image. That really is. Oh, Nick! I knew you would come through! You got Ungar convicted like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me. Well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you. But we sure pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here. Whatever. Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I'd just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly. Is it really that easy to do something like that? Anyway, thanks a lot, Nick. Don't mention it. Maya. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth! I'm relieved that you're alright. Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth. Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Alright. I think it's time we got out of this depressing place. Did they not give her anything to eat before coming here? Oh my god! Police! What are you thinking? Huh? Where are we going? Food, Nick! Food! Grub! Chow! I am starved! I'm so hungry even you look like a nice juicy burger on a bun to me, Nick! You think I look like a burger? Oh, come on, I'm a prime rib at best! Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth, please! If you insist. Alright, so how about we hit up our usual burger joint? Oh, don't be silly, Nick! Huh? This case messed up that awesome evening, and got in the way of my gourmet food, so I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast! Another feast? Come on, Nick! Food! Well, okay. You deserve this feast. Why are we having a feast here at the Gatewater Hotel? Oh, you know what? Whatever. It's your day, Maya. You literally just escaped death and you are still starved. You need to eat. Hi, pal. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. Gumshoe, are you alright? Yeah, but I really am embarrassed. I didn't think I'd hit a telephone pole of all things. A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him? You did it again, city boy. I sure felt like my dear old heart was gonna give out on me, and I ain't joking. Yeah, it was more exciting than our very last episode of The Steel Samurai. Thanks. Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bully Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't stop being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick you. Tonight even. I'll keep that in mind. Well, come on now, everyone gather round. Y'all gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Looks like Lotta brought herself a new camera. Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal. Amen to that, pal. Amen. You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, Detective. Huh? Me? You really think so? He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending. Well, you know, it's... Huh? Wait. Oh, that's odd. When I ran off with the things from the Kalala's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. What? 4? Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket. There was a 4th item? Yeah, come on, y'all, it's over. But whoo, boy, I tell you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped, never a dull moment with you, huh? You think? Why does she look so happy about that? But being shut away for 2 whole days, weren't you scared? Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sounds like y'all had a real rough gale. So where's this picture of yours? Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture. You know, I don't know where it went. Aw, well that's too bad. Well, it's alright. It wasn't anything important anyway. It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again. The heck? What is it, Edgeworth? This thing is picking something up. Oh, that's Miss One Karma's transceiver. Ugh, thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. Can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location. Oh, well, it's probably busted or something, sir. Wait, if he's here, then where is... Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do. Huh? But, Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't eaten anything yet. And you've eaten way too much, you glutton. Well, I've had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wait. What? I just want to say, thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there. If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, Wright. I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. I don't know. What could I possibly give him? Here, have my badge. I don't want it anymore. What should I give him? Here, have the murder weapon. Here, have the killer's card. I don't know. What do we have here? Here, have the gut. Wait, what the hell? Why do I have the whip? Oh yeah, he gave it to me. Wait a minute. If Gumshoe is here, then why is the location saying somewhere else? Edgeworth, I think I know where you're going. And if you're going where I think you're going, I'd like you to have this. If I am right. What's this? Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and her. You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job. It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya? Yes, Pearly? I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean. Pearly, would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me. Anyway, so who's paying for this lovely dinner party? As if you need to ask. Everyone say thank you to Nick. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm kinda at a point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. So I kinda ready to put it in your name on the bill. What? Yeah, got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop at this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It better be anyhow for $3,000? What? Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your type and all. What? Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? Yeah, Nick. Why do I suddenly feel like screaming? Aw, you don't need to hold back now, you hear? Yeah, pal. Time to let it all out. This is gonna be the first time I hear the real you. Go on. It's been a while since I heard you say it. I've been being busy at hostage and all. Alright then. If you say so. Objection! Because he's angry. He has to pay $3,000 and an expensive meal. Oh my god. But... oh god, you know, this game took 2 months to finish. Oh my god. You already came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro. I don't think there's anything you should be happy about, Maya, but... oh, anyway, yeah, like I said, this game took... okay, not even 2 months. It took a little more than 2 months. I'm so happy you two could save Mystic Maya, Mr. Nick. And I'm so happy for the two of you. Speaking of which, I think this hotel is a popular place for honeymooners. So I sort of made reservations for the two of you, just in case. Oh my god, Maya... Pearl's just playing matchmaker. Anyway, yeah, like I said, this is a game that I played way back when I was in middle school. Well, pal, looks like I'm back on the force again. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief, and he got me reinstated for my sake. I heard he said things like letting that one go is bad for all society. I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal. Yeah, I started this... No, I played this way back in middle school, which is like 2004. So, that gives you a scope of... And that's the last time I played it, so I have not played this in ages. I, Maggie Bird, am retiring this uniform as of today, sir. I'm going to be a waitress from now on. And bring smiles and joy to the people who came by the restaurant, sir. I hope you stop by sometime, Mr. Wright. And just to play this game again, even outside of a Let's Play aspect, it's a blast from the past, and I had a whole lot of fun with it. Yes. Are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Haughty. Recently, yes, that girl, you know. I haven't seen her around, yes. But I remember, if I even laid eyes on her, it would go crack. I didn't matter where I got whipped, though. Yes. But to be able to do this in a Let's Play, I feel like I can really be myself reading script, because I like to read the dramatic parts. Oh, it's time to begin our quest of world circus domination, sweetie. And to let the world know we are serious, I plan to make something. Hey, Max, what do you think Zimbabwe is like? Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk? Oh, well, I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at Moe's jokes. Just to be able to play the dramatic parts. You know, to be honest, I wish I did some kind of theater work in high school, because I do like reading script and in script form being dramatic. I'm ready! There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm gonna be more contemporary with my humor. Mo Curls represent! Hey, we got our new act all worked out. Prepare for the Hallelujah chorus. Oh, say something, will you? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it, band. But unfortunately, and kind of like right now, I am a very shy person. So just being on stage would not work for me in the slightest. What's this? Trying to ignore your electric razor recharging on its stand. Oh, I can't believe this, really. How long did they plan on making me do this? But it's Edgy Pooh's idea, so that means it must have been a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about... Oh, they wouldn't forget about me, would they? Hell was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty. A man who hasn't heard about this is going to feel the pain on my heel. Yes, they're going to feel the burn. And speaking of burn, playing with fire is very dangerous because of that. 3 warehouses where they stood to see me burn right down to the thing that... Ooh, God. I'm so happy I don't have to do her fast talk anymore. It's very hard to read in a split second and then speak in the next split second. You have to read ahead and say at the same time. It is very difficult. Oh, God. I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Miss Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all. I'm really thankful to have met everyone. It's a great game. It really is. And it's a blast from the past. I like these mystery games. It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, then please be sure to visit my homepage. May we both be blessed with longevity. This was a project. It really was. Because between all the voices that I try to do, I'm not saying that I'm great at voices. I'm really not. But between all the different voices I had to make, my throat is dead. It is just dead beyond belief. So I had to take like 3-4 day breaks in betweens, and well, let's just see what's left. Where are you going, Francisca? How did you know I was here? With this. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's... I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example. That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. A filthy, drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage. But it's going in the trash, I promise you that. Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting. Well, when I ran off with the thing from the killer's heart out, I was sure I took 4 things in total, sir. 4 things? It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket. He put it in here? It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over. What are you going to do now? That's none of your business. Are you running away? Oh, shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be a Manfred von Kammer's daughter. Franziska. So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure, such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I am not genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to. You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be. No, not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away. Speaking of that, Wright gave this to me to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? I had an inkling. I'm going to say this again, Franziska. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip. You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked on ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth. I've always hated you. And then, finally my chance to take revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge. Her revenge was so, if she could beat me, then she's beaten Edgeworth. I see. You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today. I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did. Adrian Andrews? You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Today, you chased after me, and I had left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Kammer. I am Franziska von Kammer. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle, it begins now. So you'd better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth. It's funny, this whole time, the story paints Franziska as just her father's shadow, so ruthless, so everything. Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this 4th piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. Now, what is the 4th piece? It's the drawing that she made. You know, like I was saying, it's amazing that that they paint Franziska von Karma this whole time as simply being in her father's shadow, that that she is a shadow of her father, ever so ruthless and just whatever it takes. But when we see this ending piece, we realize that's not true at all. She actually is just trying to beat Edgeworth. She finds herself in competition with Edgeworth, and this whole time she finds that if she beats us, Phoenix Wright, then she's beaten Edgeworth. But this whole time, she is not her father, and she admits that at the end, which we see. She knows she's not her father, she's not a genius. All she can do is use the tactics that she learned from him. And now, by talking with Edgeworth, it's time that she goes on her own path. A path different from her father. A path where she does not have to rely on cheap, ruthless, underhanded tactics. One where she can rely on her own strength to build her case. Her own strength. Her own sense of what it means to be a prosecutor. But now that I'm older, I remember I played this way back in 2004 when I was like 7th grade, so playing it now, 17 years later, I'm noticing all these small things that I never noticed before, and it really is a kick to just play it again, see these details that I've missed, while also having fun acting out all these scripts and just playing it again for you guys. It really is a lot of fun. I don't know what game I'm going to do next. That's still up in the air. I also don't know when I'm going to be doing Trials and Tribulations. If it's anything like the first Phoenix Wright, it'll probably be another year before I do that, because my voice cannot take all these hey, hey, hey. 4 different tones right there. It's like, and on a drop of a hat, it's like, hey pal, what you doing? Oh, sorry, Mr. Wright. You know, it's like, ugh. I'm amazed I didn't get as confused as I did. But anyway, that's it. The episode is over. The game is over. The series is over. I had a lot of fun. And for those of you guys that did watch and stuck around, I hope you guys had fun too. What else can I say except bye? For real. Bye. And I'll see you on whatever my next project will be. Enjoy your summer, guys.